Hey Taurus, and happy December. I am Karen Lustrup, your astrologer here on YouTube, for those of you who are new to the channel. And we're going to be looking at what you can expect as we enter into December, because yesterday, as of recording, we had the new moon, which was a total solar eclipse by nonetheless, right? That showed up in your financial house. So all December, you're going to be feeling the outcome of this, whatever you started here at this date or wherever you put your intentions. New moon is always about putting down our intentions, right? We always talk about that. But for you, what that means is this whole entire oncoming month, you're going to be looking at how you are spending your money with your partners, whether that is, in business or it's your significant other, or it could be banks and other financial institutions like dividends, payoff, and so forth. Stocks, bonds, those kind of things. The sun also will be moving through this area until the end of the year. And so whatever it is you're looking at now, it's all about getting your ducks in a row, thinking smart. Not just how to earn your income, but how to grow your income is even more important to you, Taurus, this month. We know that 2020 has been quite the year with COVID and everything. The planets all slowing down to nearly a halt as they all went retrograde together throughout summer and into autumn. But Mars picked up here, and you'll start seeing now that action is coming back in. And that action is showing up in your 12th house. So it's as if, I don't know, some of you might have just been feeling that you've been imploding inwardly. The 12th house is that internal house with dreams or escapism, whatever floats your boat. Maybe some of you have been out there watching Netflix back to back, right? Others might have found a need to be a little bit more hopefully not partying too much, but, it can do that too, since it's Neptune. And Neptune can bring us into whatever it is that floats your boat, that gives you that sense of internal spiritual relief and so forth. But you know what? That is picking up, moving forward. You're going to see some action now when Mars crosses the ascendants over here into your first house and into your sign. That, Taurus, will kick you straight into action. It's a wake-up call of energy saying, now is the time to move forward. I think, you're so result-oriented, in your businesses and the way you work and so forth. And when things have been moving slow, I think it could have felt a little depressing, having Mars locked away in that 12th house, not really able to access it other than in dream state, wanting to kind of envision and so forth. But now that it comes back into the physical part of your chart, you're going to love that. In the meanwhile, you're wrapping up now. It's only 17 degrees as we start off the month. So we have still a little bit to go there as we move into the holidays and so forth. Uranus has been in your first house, so yes, we've talked about that too. A lot of you Taurians have undergone a lot of changes, right? Some of it, welcome change. Other, it could have come out of the blue, kind of rocked your boat, shaking things up for you. But you know what? I'm feeling that you're starting to get the it factor of it. That those changes that happened here in the past couple of years is actually now transforming you. You're redefining yourself, liberating yourself from the old self who you used to be into this new being. And it is actually very, very exciting. Now, Uranus will be retrograde until sometime there, January, so we're not going to talk too much about that here right now. What I want to focus on is how important relationships are going to be this month for you. If we take a look over here, your 7th house, that's all about your significant other. He or she will be central, and you will be central. What is it you want now? This is the time when Venus is very, very passionate in terms of will and need. you know, you might hear him or her expressing these needs. Heed the message, listen to it. It will help you because it's like that partner is calling out certain messages because your Mars is in the 12th house. Maybe not listening, you know, being in your own inner world somewhere, but heed the messages coming from your partner. And maybe it's you that are up and running and trying to get the message across to your partner. And in that case, make sure he or she is listening. When Venus is in Scorpio, we are intense. You're feeling the intensity. It's already been here 11 degrees into Scorpio when we start off December 1st. So you'll already feel that, you know, the remainder of December, you're going to feel that underlying need to really balance up, shore up your relationship. And it can be a very beautiful and passionate time. So you go and enjoy that. The sun, we did talk about that, the sun and the new moon in your 8th house. You and your partner, since we're talking about the partner, and Venus is also about money, maybe it's all about how do we share our financial situation. You know, what is yours and what is mine, and how can we balance this? How can we make it beneficial for both of us so it kind of works? And it's the Sagittarian energy that we're moving through right now this month will help you to look at the long view. Okay, so you definitely don't want to have a short-term vision, but you want to develop this long-term vision so that both of you can be on the same page and find that that works for you. Taurus, look up at your 9th house up here. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. We've been talking about these last few months, you know, as we've been doing our recordings. And Jupiter now moving forward, Saturn moving forward, you're expanding. And I feel there's on some level, when I say international, it's because it is an international area of your chart. But that doesn't mean all of you have international connections, right? For the rest of you, it will be more the higher mind, how you can grow and expand your consciousness, how you can reach out. So maybe you're thinking that you would like to start teaching or podcasting, because it is a teaching area. It's also an area where we learn, right? So whatever it is you've been accumulating, this year has been so important because all of these 3 planets have been stuck here, moving slowly, and then they were retrograding, and now they're moving forward again in this little party. So it's like this higher mind has been active. Where am I going? Where am I heading? What do I want to transform? That's Pluto's keyword. How do I want to transform my being? And Jupiter wants to expand this. And Jupiter always comes with a lot of surprises as it does expand. And Saturn wants to lock it down. More on this in just a little moment, because now I'm going to share with you what I am so excited about. I'll be right back. So this is what I wanted to bring to you. I'm so excited. I got Zodiac tees up with t-shirts for you. For family members, we're in the season, right? Looking for gifts and whatnot. Maybe you'll gift yourself or maybe your best friend. We got cups and we got t-shirts. We got for females, we got unisex. There's hoodies and so forth, as you can see here. And they all have little sayings about your sign that describes you. So it could be a very fun gift. And if you are in my newsletter already, I'm going to pick some of you. And I will send you a shirt. Then if you hear from me, I just need your address, of course. And I will also be picking from those of you who comment down below if you think that these could be a great gift. So comment down below while you subscribe to the channel so you can get upcoming videos. But yeah, do go sign up for the newsletter on my website and you might just be one of the lucky winners. All right? And we're back. And then you can see why I was excited. You know, it is the season of gifts and so forth. And hopefully you will find this to your liking. Anyway, we were talking about Jupiter. And Jupiter never, you know, leaves anything without leaving a gift behind for you. And that's true to be said of Saturn as well. And so when these two are going to meet up here a little bit into January, my goodness, you got it. You are really solidifying something now here. So use this month to think how you want to wrap up things, how you want it to look for the next 12 years. Jupiter won't do the party with Saturn before 12 years from now. And so you're setting up a career thing. You're all preparing yourself, because when these planets move into your 10th house over here, well, that is where you're going to see the full expansion of what you've been working on, what you've been planning, right? Researching and so forth. Now that is going to be great. We're going to talk more about that in January, because, 2021 is going to be quite different in that respect. Okay, we're going to see a lot of action. But this month, super important to focus on your partners that you work with, one-on-one, or your significant other partner. That, I can't explain how important that is going to be, because why? You're going to need this person's support when you move into this next stage of your life, starting early next year. And so you want to get all that wrapped up right now so that you don't have to worry about it and finish certain things. Your hopes and dreams up here with Neptune in the 11th house is good. You know what you want, Taurus, right? Keep dreaming and dreaming big. And remember to have that compassion, all of this within your higher mind, which I know you do, because you're all heart. You guys are all Venus. You're ruled by Venus and love, right? And putting it together with that compassionate energy. What can you do in more, I'd like to say, within maybe doing volunteer work? Some of you might be feeling called to it. You know, how can you help your fellow being? There is something quite creative there that I feel can be a blessing as we go into the next year. Neptune is definitely going to be stirring things up there in such a beautiful way. And I also feel creatively that there's going to be a lot of artsiness coming in here with this placement for you. The full moon on the 30th, 8 degrees in Cancer, Taurus, that brings it to your 3rd house. So you're ending the year, starting the new year with a full moon in the area of communication. How you communicate, what you're going to communicate is all going to be super important. There's also perhaps short distance travel if COVID allows you to, because the 3rd house likes to move around, not necessarily long distance. That's more the 9th house, but the 3rd house, just maybe for a weekend getaway. So well that you have it made. That looks beautiful. So listen, this is what I have for you in December, and I will see you in January, where we're excited about all the new things coming. So make sure to write a comment down below what you thought about the shirts, you know, and share what you have been learning through this COVID period, so your other fellow Taurians might see how it fits in with their life and so forth, because you're all in this together. You're all preparing for this huge expansion taking place, so you can inspire each other down in the comments, right? And I'm going to pick a couple of you for a t-shirt gift as well. And so up above, I have the links to the 2021 annual forecast if you haven't already listened to it. So go listen to that and see what you have coming for you this coming year. So happy seasons, and I'll see you in January. Bye now.